Hey everybody, Dr. Fuck here with just a little silly Kiss video I'm putting up with some recent news and some thoughts that a lot of you seem to like. At first I want to say thanks to everybody. Boy, the subscribers have gone sky high, almost 6,000 subscribers I think, and 5,300,000 views, something like that. Really killer. So yeah, there's a lot of people on the Almost Human Facebook page. If you want, join it. Ask me questions, and even here on the YouTube channel, people are always leaving comments saying, "Hey, Dr. Fuck, what do you think of this?" So I'm going to talk about it. And one of the questions was, what do I think about this recent thing with Paul Stanley bitching about Gene Simmons taking all the credits for "It's My Life"? Before I get into this, I gotta say this, and I know I shouldn't. And I know a lot of people, a lot of you cool motherfuckers are always like, "Dr. Fuck, fuck the haters, don't even give them any credit." I know, you're right. But I'm a flawed human being, so I gotta say this before I say this. So they can look foolish when they leave me a comment below about how I'm a Paul Stanley hater and this and that. Paul Stanley to me is the best songwriter in Kiss. I think he wrote the coolest songs, and I think he's a mega talent. And Ace Frehley, which I got accused the other day, "Oh, why don't you ever talk bad about Ace Frehley?" Well, I have in past videos I put up in here, and I'll do it again. Ace Frehley was a fuck up. He was lazy. He did a lot of drugs. He drank a lot of alcohol. And he fucked up a lot in the past, and a lot of shit he did was terrible. And I'm not a fan of Anomaly. See there, I can put that aside, okay? Peter Criss is an angry guy that's always pissed off and this and that. I'm on Ace and Peter team, but I can tell you the flaws on that. And they sold their makeup, and therefore that's why we have this fucking travesty that is Frank and Ace and Peter Criss. So that being said, there, I had something bad to say about every Kiss member of the original lineup, okay? Man, it's so obvious that Paul totally is Gene's master. I mean, there's no other way around it. Gene is Paul's bitch, because this ain't the first time Paul went on social media bashing Gene. Remember when Gene said some shit about Prince? Then, you know, Paul came out and fucking badmouthed Gene. Also, Shannon came out and fucking badmouthed Paul for badmouthing Gene, and Gene stayed quiet the whole time. He's this bitch. That is just no other way around it, you know? I love Gene, I love Paul, I love Ace, I love Peter, I love them all. But they're all fucking flawed, okay? So he came out bitching because Gene, you know, went up on stage and played "It's My Life" and took full credit. But if you read the book, the Gene Simmons Vault book, he actually does credit Paul for writing a song that was called, I think, "Every Piece of My Heart" or something like that. And Gene took it and made "It's My Life" out of it. And now Paul is saying, "No, I wrote the song, this and that." Well, you know, I mean, according to I didn't see the live footage of Gene introducing the song and taking full credit. He probably did. I'm not sure. But I know in the book he gave him credit. He gave him credit for it. And in the book he also talked about how he always wanted "It's My Life" on one of the Kiss albums, and it kept getting vetoed. And I don't know, I mean, he says producers, but I think Paul has a lot to do with it too, you know? It's like, you know, "It's My Life," no. "My Way," yeah, let that stay. "It's My Life," no. "Read My Body," yeah. Bizarre, right? "It's My Life's a great song, considering what everybody else. I'm sure there's some people out there that like "It's My Way" and "Read My Body" and hate "It's My Life." Okay, I'm on team "It's My Life." I love that fucking song. And I love what Kiss did with it during the Psycho Circus era, you know, that B-side, whatever it's called. And the version that's on Gene Simmons' Vault is pretty cool too, good to have. I dig the song, I always dig, and it always was a head scratcher why that didn't make a Kiss album all this time. All the way up to Psycho Circus. It's weird as shit. And even then, it didn't make Psycho Circus. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what I want to say, man. Paul could come out and badmouth Gene all he wants, and Gene will just take it. Gene never retaliates. The only time I ever seen Gene retaliate against Paul was, y'all know that video where Gene's bragging about chicks, and then went to Paul, and Paul's talking about, you know, oh, I can sit here and talk about, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's boring to brag about chicks and blah, blah. Then Gene like, hey, man, turn it off. What the fuck's your problem? That's the only time I ever heard Gene say anything bad about Paul. Ever. You know? And I'm pretty sure Paul ain't too happy about this vault thing, because you see Ace Frehley is involved, Eric Singer, Bruce Kulick. He reached out to Peter Criss. I think Peter Criss is, you know, a big fuck you to Gene. You know, fuck you guys. I ain't helping you in nothing. But Paul is very absent, you know, and I don't see him praising Gene on the vault at all. And he's probably not happy about his solo band either, because his solo band kicks ass. I love Gene's solo band. Come to Florida. Oh, fuck, what am I saying? I'm bad-mouthing Paul. If Gene ever sees this, he'll be like, fuck you, don't you talk about my master that way. Anyway, so okay, that's all I got to say about that. Gene, Paul's a fucking crybaby, man. And it's like, really? I mean, you're going to go all ballistic over Gene taking credit for this song that I'm pretty sure you vetoed for decades to be on a Kiss album. Now, another thing I want to talk about is End of the Road, the rumor going around that, you know, that's going to be the next Kiss tour, which makes total sense to me, because Kiss is dead. I'm sorry, live, they're not an attraction anymore. Unless they go to Europe, they can play big places. Here, they got to play lost cities or, you know, co-headline somewhere. They can't play, you know, huge arenas. They can't do huge business anymore in the U.S. So they got to end it. And this is just my opinion, and I think my opinion may be wrong, but this is what I think. I think that the farewell tour, End of the Road, will have Ace. I'm hoping, you know, I'm crossing my fingers, because Ace is doing so much, you know, to get on Gene's good side with the Vault experience. He showed up at the Miami one. He just did St. Louis. He did the LA one. He's popping up a lot of places, being really cool with Gene and showing Gene, hey, look, I'm sober. You know, let me back in. So we'll see what that happens, because if the End of the Road show tour is with Eric Singer and Tommy Thayer, it's just not going to sell. It's not going to be huge. You need Ace for it to be huge. Peter, I guess, you know, they can do it with Eric Singer. Peter, you know, look, again, I'll say it, Peter cannot drum like he used to. I mean, he hasn't drummed like he used to since the 70s, really, if we want to get technical about it. But, shit. Watch Peter on the Winterland, his performance on Dress to Kill, even the shit on Love Gun, like Shock Me, and Rocket Ride, you know, that is him on side 4 of Kiss Alive 2. Makes him my favorite Kiss drummer. You know, I think he was a fucking beast. Anybody out there that thinks he's the worst or he sucks, then you probably just like ignored the Winterland show from 74, the Hotter Than Hell show, or 75, whatever it was. He completely destroys, and that performance alone tells me Peter Criss is the greatest Kiss drummer, though he is pretty much a whining crybaby, like Paul. And speaking of that, I'm going to end it with this. I actually have footage, well, actually an audio clip of Paul Stanley bitching about Gene Simmons taking credit for It's My Life. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the clip.